So it feels crazy to say that one of the greatest coaches ever, Bill Belichick, will not be a head coach in the NFL for the 2024 season. There were 7 NFL opening jobs outside of the New England Patriots that could have hired Bill Belichick as their head coach, and not one decided to hire the 7-time Super Bowl champion who has been to 10 Super Bowls in Bill Belichick. Every single job decided to move along. Bill Belichick did have a couple opportunities. It looks like the Atlanta Falcons were a team that I personally thought he was going to be coaching. They were interviewing him. They ended up deciding to go to Raheem Morris. But then the one that was as late was the Washington Commanders. I asked you guys, should the Washington Commanders have hired Bill Belichick instead of who they eventually did hire, who was Dan Quinn, the defense coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys? And 66% of you guys said that the Washington Commanders should have hired Bill Belichick. So in this video, we're going to dive into just how crazy this seems to be, that Bill Belichick is not going to be coaching at all, at least as a head coach in the NFL in the season of 2024. As always, guys, if you do like this video, hit the thumbs up. It always helps us out. And if you like anything and everything football, subscribe to the Coach Plays. Join this community today. So we have to start, and just by stating the obvious, Bill Belichick is going to be known. Let me back up. He is known to be one of the greatest head coaches of all time in probably the sport of football. I mean, it doesn't need to be just narrowed down to the NFL. I think he's going to be known as one of the greatest coaches to ever done it. Patriots head coach Bill Belichick finished the 2023 season and his Patriots career this year third on the all-time NFL coaching wins list with 333 victories. Just think about that for a second. 333 victories. That includes regular season wins and overall wins, including playoffs, where Bill Belichick, 31 postseason head coaching victories, is the most all-time, which are 11 victories more than Tom Landry, who comes in at second with 20 victories. This is a guy who took the New England Patriots to 10 Super Bowls and got 7 Super Bowl victories. Now, yes, the number one argument is, was it Bill Belichick or was it the quarterback Tom Brady? And we know how the narrative of the story kind of ended as Tom Brady went on to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and really proved about how much he is worth. He went over to Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who were not very good when he got there. They were about like a middle of the pack type of team, an 8-8 team, and he got them to the Super Bowl and he got the job done, beating Patrick Mahomes, who is tearing up the league right now. So that definitely holds some value and holds some weight for Tom Brady. And then you look at what Bill Belichick has done since the departure of Tom Brady away from that team, and Belichick has a record of 47 wins and 57 losses. So yes, I know there's going to be a lot of people who takes a hard stance on it was all about Tom Brady. Bill Belichick had the greatest quarterback of all time. And to me, like, when I was hearing people talk about Tom Brady is not good, he had Bill Belichick that won all those Super Bowls before he got the Super Bowl with the Bucs. I kept telling people it was a marriage, and it still needs to be considered as a marriage. I know Belichick's record after Tom Brady is not good at all, and now he's not the head coach for the Patriots anymore, but it's still a marriage, guys. To win in this league, you got to have the quarterback. You've got to get the quarterback, or you got to have an elite defense. But you still got to have a damn good head coach who knows how to run the program, who knows how to run the franchise. It's just like with Patrick Mahomes. It's not all Mahomes. He's got a great head coach in Andy Reid. When Ben Roethlisberger was winning these Super Bowls with the Steelers, it was his head coach, Mike Tomlin. Sorry, I was losing his name right there. I mean, it's always a marriage. So Bill Belichick is still known as one of the greatest head coaches of all time, and it's not like he's forgotten how to coach football. But there are different errors and there are different times. And for years, everybody was talking about it's the Patriots way. You come to New England's franchise and you do it this way. And what do you get rewarded with? Super Bowls. And you've got to hop on to that way of thinking and to that way of playing. It's there's no one greater than the team and all that stuff. And there's still a lot of rule base. There's a lot of cultures that is still right with that. But the big narrative is, has Bill Belichick lost touch with the players and things like that? And I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I don't know. It seems like Bill Belichick still wants to coach. I think if Washington offered the job or Atlanta offered the job, he would have took it. I wonder how this changes his attitude or outlook on coaching now. If he takes a year off, is he done? Does he end up just deciding to retire and that's it for Bill Belichick? To me, just from the outside looking in, it looks like he wants to prove it that he can go and take another organization to the Super Bowl and prove his worth. It's unfortunate that it seems like it's been going back and forth between it's Brady or it's Belichick. Guys, it is a marriage, and you got to have both ends of it to be very successful. There's always those situations where not so talented quarterback up and wins the Super Bowl, they get hot and, maybe not had a great head coach. But to have a success for an extended period of time, I think it's big that you have that marriage. And while I still think, I do still believe Bill Belichick can coach in this league, it's going to be interesting how this shapes out, and it's going to be weird that we are going to essentially see 32 NFL sidelines, and not one will have the legendary head coach, Bill Belichick, coaching a team. Unless he takes an assistant job somewhere, but I think that would be even weirder. So really, let me know what you guys think. There were 7 teams that were available, and all 7 passed on an opportunity to have Bill Belichick as their head coach. 2 teams look like were legitimate options in the Commanders and the Falcons. Falcons, Raheem Morris. Commanders, Dan Quinn. Me personally, I feel like Dan Quinn was not that an exciting hire. Don't know how he's going to do over there for the Commanders. Maybe the Commanders just wanted to stick it to the Dallas Cowboys. I have no idea. I'm a Tennessee Titans fan. I like the hire of Brian Callahan. I really wanted them to go out and get an offensive-minded head coach. But, I don't think I would have been that tore up if they hired Bill Belichick. I have some questions, but the guy knows how to win. Or does he know how to win with Tom Brady? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments section below. As always, stay humble, stay kind. Peace.